I know we women were always like, oh, he'll change, oh, I can change him. Only God can change a man. Hey, my sister, girl, don't make the mistake to even go ahead, walk on that aisle in 2024. Okay, I can explain. I promise I can explain.
She don't want none of your money, she just wanna keep it real. She don't want nothing.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am your host Alexis and you are welcome. If you haven't subscribed, I'm sure you would want to, at least by the end of this video. Stay till the end because I have some gems for you. My ladies, don't waste your 20s on a guy that you don't see a clear future with. Trust me, don't do that. I am not a relationship therapist. I don't have any qualifications, but I have been through some things and I can talk about them, okay? So let's cut straight to the chase. Today we're talking about 5 types of men to avoid in your 20s. They are time wasters and you don't want to waste your time because time is all we have, honestly. If you keep wasting it on men that don't have the best interest for you, then you're wasting your time, sis. So I'm here to help you out, help you be able to scan these men in a better light. Right? Okay. So the first type of guy we're going to talk about is the nonchalant guy. When you see this one, you want to remove your shoe or slippers that you're wearing. Carry it, put it here, and run far away from this type of guy.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Because this is someone who doesn't care. He doesn't show that he loves you with his actions. On your birthday, he does the bare minimum.
My birthday, you've not given me anything for my birthday. How do you expect me to give you something on a birthday? It's not possible.
You tell him about the things that you care about, the things that you like. He doesn't make any effort. He's just overall nonchalant. You want to make sure you run far away from this type of guy because he's going to be like this till all your time is just wasted and you're just there hoping that he will change. He will never change. He's showing you who he is. Have we all heard that saying, actions speak louder than words? Remember that because a guy, even right, the opposite of the nonchalant guy is the one who has the sweetest words.
Oh, my baby. I don't want to hurt you. You're my heartbeat. I can do anything for you. If I hurt you, I hurt myself. Tell me you love me, damn it!
That just talks without actions. That also is a bad type of guy. But the nonchalant one is the one that is clearly showing you that I don't really care and you're still there. His actions are not even showing that he cares about you. You want to make sure you're running far away from that type of guy. To the bin. But the second type of guy you should make sure you avoid in your 20s as a young woman is the unambitious guy. The guy that is just comfortable where he's at in life. The guy that doesn't make any efforts of improving himself, whether spiritually, mentally, academically, career-wise. If he's stagnant in life and he's happy with it, trust me, he's not going to push you to go anywhere. Especially if you're an ambitious woman. Being with an unambitious man, you're cutting yourself short. You're never going to be that woman that God created you to be because the man that you've decided to follow, because the man that you have decided to follow his leadership can't lead you anywhere. So you want to make sure you avoid an unambitious guy, because that's a guy that will cut your ambitions short, and ain't nobody got time for that at all. So avoid an unambitious guy in your 20s, because that is not only going to shorten your growth, it's also going to reduce your self-esteem as a woman, because you would eventually also feel comfortable by just being ordinary, you know, because he is, so you are. It's just very important to look into these things, because being with an unambitious guy, you're just wasting your time. Like, you're really just wasting your time as a woman. And you know how we women, we have the clock and everything. When you're dating in your 20s, you want to make sure that you are scanning them really well to see one that will not only be an amazing and a great husband for you, but a father to your kids. So imagine, just picture it. Just imagine marrying an unambitious man. Your kids are not going to be able to dream. They're not going to be able to also fulfill their potential, because their dad is not thinking far. Their dad is comfortable. Girl, don't make the mistake to even go ahead, walk on that aisle to marry an unambitious guy. Trust me, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. So guys, the third type of guy you should avoid as a woman in your 20s is, you guys are going to hate me for this, but it's importantly something I have personally also seen. Should I say it, guys? In your 20s, avoid short men with short men syndrome. Okay, I can explain. I promise I can explain. What I mean by avoid short men with short men syndrome is that I don't mean avoid all short men, because we have amazing short kings out there, okay? But what I mean is the ones that are insecure. It's not very cute, it's not very demurty, you know. The ones that are insecure are the worst, and they are the ones that are always going for taller women. Always.
What are we here for? Yes. Swear you don't know what you are going to do here.
I swear to God, I don't know. I don't know why we are here.
You swear? You don't know what you are going to do here?
No.
I don't want to follow me.
Me, go inside. For what?
I had an experience with a short man, and I'm a 5'7" tall. Sorry, I'm a 5'7" tall woman. I guess I'm on the taller side, if I can say so myself. And this man was a few inches shorter than me. In the past, we went on a date, and of course I'm a tall woman, but I am going to wear heels. Ain't nobody gonna make me feel any type of, ain't nobody gonna my fake American accent, but honestly, you're not going to make me feel insecure or something because I'm tall and I'm wearing heels. It's what I want to do, and I'm gonna do just that. So we're almost done. Stick with me, okay? Stick with me. And if you're still here, thank you so much. I'm so happy. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You know, before we continue, I'll give you a second. We're done? Okay. I wore my heels and everything, and I remember getting down from the car. He also got down from the car, and the height difference was quite visible. I saw in his eyes this man was insecure. He just looked insecure, and throughout the whole night it was a shitty night because he was insecure by the fact that I was tall. Like, I was significantly taller than him in heels. And I think that's just a weird situation, because is that how you're going to be feeling? Just because you're short doesn't mean you should be insecure about your height. Honestly, guys, like, I want to, if there's any short man watching this video, there's no need to be insecure about your height, because there are a lot of tall women that even prefer shorter men. Trust me. So you showing that you're insecure because of your height, of course, is going to turn the woman off, because you have issues you have to resolve, you know. And they're always very, you know, trying to command respect and everything. Respect is something you don't command. It's something you're just given, you know. It's something you deserve to be given, okay? So that whole short man thing, like, if he's a short man and he's insecure about his height, maybe you want to go the other way just because you don't know what types of issues you're going to deal with when you enter there. Yeah. Type of man you want to avoid in your 20s as a young woman is the emotionally unavailable man. Anyway, back to business. Emotionally unavailable man is a no-go area. There should be an X on top of his head because you don't even want to do that. Because you're going to be in a relationship where you're always going to be asking for breadcrumbs. In fact, where you're always going to be asking for attention, you know, you're always in doubt, like, does he love me, does he not? You're always like on the edge. You never have security. And guys, ladies, you don't want to be in a place that you don't have security. One of the main things a woman needs in a relationship is security in every aspect, including emotionally. Women are emotional, so imagine being with a man that is emotionally unavailable, meaning you're going to always crave for that attention, that clarification, that security that you're never going to receive from him. You're going to be very unhappy in that relationship. Okay, I guess in the talking stages maybe he can pretend, but you have to be smart enough to check. You have to be smart enough to figure out, engage him in conversations. You're always going to be asking for the emotional attention that a woman requires that he's never going to give you. And the more you talk about this, because of course you want to communicate with your man, the more he's going to feel like you are nagging. He'll start calling you a nagging woman, this, that. You don't want that. You don't even need that. He needs to go back, I don't know, to his childhood or whatever, heal his emotional side, because even as a human being overall, an emotionally unavailable person is not a person you should put your time in much, because that's someone that will always disappoint you emotionally. And we're emotional beings as human beings, especially as women, so you don't want to put your all in a guy that is emotionally available, that can't give you what you need as a woman in terms of your emotional requirements, you know, your emotional needs. That you're starting to talk to this man and you're starting to see the red flags on how he responds to emotional questions and how he responds to emotions in general. You want to make sure you hold your slippers, put one here, put the other one here, run far away, run. Because to be honest, you don't want to be in that situation long term, because I know we women, we're always like, oh, he'll change, oh, I can change him. Only God can change a man. Only God can change a man. So if he's with the way he is, how he's being emotionally unavailable, how he's giving you all these red flags, allow him to be, because you can't say that you want to change a man. In fact, why are you even giving yourself that stress as a woman? Life is already stressful. You're giving yourself stress on, you know, trying to change a man. My sister. Like I said, you don't want to waste your 20s on men like these, because they're only going to drain you. They're going to drain your beauty. Even if you weren't insecure in the past, they might start making you insecure because you always feel like you are the problem and there's something wrong with you. When, girl, they are the problem and they'll forever be the problem, okay? The least is guys, this one can be very tricky sometimes, but this one is the too much too soon type of guy. You know, he's overshowering you with gifts here and there. On the first date, he's like, I found my wife.
Another story.
He keeps saying that my camera is full, but I'm just deleting stuff. But we have to finish this video. We have to finish it. Okay, the man that is, you know, already calling you his wife from the first date, you know, like the first time you're meeting him, speaking to him, he's already saying all these sweet things, you know. You want to also hold your slippers, you know. Run far away from this man, because they usually have things in there. You know that TikTok, I knew it. I knew it. There was something wrong somewhere.
I knew it. I knew something was wrong somewhere.
There was something wrong somewhere, because how is this man just calling you his wife? Hey, my sister.
Men can lie. Oh God. Ouch. Men can lie. Lord have mercy.
It's not easy. You know, he shower you with gifts, you know, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but if it's too good to be true, it's usually not true, okay? You know, so on the first date, he's already telling you this, that, oh, I've been looking for you all my life, you are my wife. In 2024, there's a term for it, love bombing. When a man is love bombing you from like the first, 2, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th day you're meeting him, is usually a red flag, and you want to see to that. Maybe you don't want to leave this type of man, but maybe you want to talk. If you really like him, girl, like if you like him, talk to him about it. See how he'll take it, because it could also be that he's genuinely in love with you. You know, that's not impossible. You know, in your 20s, as you're putting your money together, as you're working on yourself emotionally, you're going to the gym, taking care of your health, taking care of yourself, taking care of your finances, reading more books, improving yourself as a woman overall. It's very important. You also find it's also important that you look at the type of man you've been attracting, or you've attracted in the past. It's very important you start differentiating like your likes with your dislikes. You know, it's very important to start figuring out all of those things. Remove everybody else in your ears, your friend, your family, whatever. And it's also important, as you know, we're young, you know, in your 20s, you're figuring out yourself, you want to party more, go out and all of that, experience dates, you know. But it's also important that you look to finding that one person that you feel like you can grow old with, because it's very important. It's also very important that when you're looking at that person and you feel like they can be an amazing husband to you, also start skimming a bit, like start trying to find out how this person will be as a father, because you're not only dating for yourself, but you're dating for your kids. As a woman, you need to remember that. Guys, I have 1 minute, but anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in the next video.